What's up, Clippers? Excited to know which stories made it to the headlines? Join us as we go over our top 3 stories this week. After over a century, the church bells taken by the American forces in Balangiga Eastern Samar in 1901 will finally find its way back home. The United States confirmed on Wednesday, November 14, that they are starting the process to return the historic Balangiga bells to the Philippines. According to GMA News, Philippine Ambassador to the U.S. Jose Manuel Romualdez, together with U.S. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis, were at the Warren Air Force Base in Wyoming for the official turnover ceremony. The 2 bells will be transported to a facility in Philadelphia for restoration before shipping it to South Korea, where the 3rd bell is curated in a U.S. military museum. Romualdez said that we should expect all 3 Balangiga bells back in the Philippines, hopefully before this year ends. President Rodrigo Duterte attended the 21st Association of Southeast Asian Nations China Summit to represent the Philippines as the new country coordinator for the ASEAN-China dialogue relations. In a report by the Philippine News Agency, presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo said that the president highlighted that ASEAN and China are devoted to the full and effective implementation of the Declaration on the Conduct of Parties. The president also assures that the Philippines will continue to work for the early conclusion of an effective and substantive code of conduct in the South China Sea. In the same report, Duterte reiterated the need for the claimants of the West Philippine Sea to practice self-restraint in the conduct of activities, heighten mutual trust and confidence, and avoid actions that may damage and further complicate the situation. The president also wants to pursue a peaceful resolution of disputes in accordance with international law. It's a sad opening week for the comic book community as Marvel's real-life superhero Stan Lee passed away on Monday, November 12. He was 95. Tributes from all over the world poured as fans and enthusiasts pay their last respects to the legendary writer. Filipino illustrators who have been shaped and influenced by the late comics visionary remembered him as well. Artist Miko Swayan, who has worked for comic giants Marvel and DC, thanked Lee in a Facebook post. Filipino comic book artist Neil Francis Yu also credited Lee for his influence on the former's career. Yu has worked on Wolverine in the 90s and has since worked on other Marvel titles such as the Fantastic Four, Secret Invasion, and The Avengers. Lee was supposed to grace Comic-Con Asia 2018 in Manila early this year, but soon had to cancel his appearance because of pneumonia. Lee was known as the man who brought the Marvel Universe to life by breathing into our well-known and well-loved characters like Spider-Man, the X-Men, Thor, Iron Man, Black Panther, and the Fantastic Four. Now that's a wrap for this week's top stories. Like and follow us on our social media sites, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. See you again next week for another round of Trending Clips.